Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Hopefully those who join will enjoy the stream. And, well, give me 1 second so that I'm able to get the thumbnail onto the video. And then I will be off to explore the lands of Hogwarts. Yeah, okay. That should be saved in a couple minutes. Or less, depending on what happens. Anyway, I am really glad to be back. I'm going to be playing this game again. It is, forgive me for the pun here, it's a really magical experience. And a little bit of peace and calm. Now, I have done what needs to be done. The thumbnail should be up and running. Let me just get on my second. Any comments on the video? Just pause that there. And there we go. Let's see what meal we've got. Okay, so Albie Weeks has something for me. The caretaker. Oh, did you descend spell? Okay. Seems interesting. Beast class. Caretakers. How the hell? Okay. Still momentum. Flying near the fire. Okay. Okay. Let's use this. This will be completed passively. Let's go to Beast class. Oh, Beasts class. Yeah. That'll be nice. Finally unlock animal mounts, I believe. I wish there was a couple more side quests I could do. Well, I could focus and get those potions either brewed or bought. Currently don't have the funds for them.
What are you up to now?
Almost there with the house as well. So that's quite nice. And here's the funny thing: the game's really set, just with all like these spells.
Expelliarmus.
Magical sweets. How peculiar.
Revelio.
I think he looks like me. He's in the first apartment anyway. Not like in reality, of course, but in game. Or at least his face can be chosen as the main character's face. One of the two. But it's definitely similar to one of the models. Now let's get the Beast class. Okay. I'm excited for this. This is going to be great.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The class.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
He seems like an asshole.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Alright. Let's just do them at the same time.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are.
Eat.
I would like a moment, please.
Okay. Okay, does this have a completely... Yeah, completely invalid spell usage. There you go. Let's see what Professor Howard wants.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Hello, Poppy.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Okay, Poppy.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
I wouldn't go so far as to say we think alike.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
At least I can still gather moonstone like this.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Okay.
Stand back.
Oh, a hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Is there blood on the outside of that?
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And that I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh, it does take a slot. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Let's do talents. Let's have a look. Go straight to Revelio. And the final spell set is Revelio. 2 projectiles. It's magic meter. Okay. This logical one, honestly, would probably be that eventually, but this one I'll go for. That will finally allow me to have something like this.
Expelliarmus, Levioso! Compulso, Levioso, Reparo.
Yeah, that would work.
Protego, Confringo, Incendio, Expelliarmus.
Okay. Now, quests. This is just a great view. Okay, let's get in.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Oh, a side quest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest.
Okay.
You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Okay. So I can follow the butterflies.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
There you go. Just talk to her
Hello,
first.
Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Okay.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Let's see what you
Have you
to say
heard
about
what
this.
Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Confringo!
Oh, the cat actually reacted to that. That's cool. Actually, maybe I should pop into Ollivander's. See what occurs
How
there.
very rude!
That's the scrolls shop. Ollivander's is up this way. There we are.
Confringo!
In the Death Eaters.
Incendio!
Just did stuff. We'll need to have one market. When, well, in the future.
I had plenty of opportunities.
Good strategy, to be honest. Oh. Oh no, it's this.
Nice to see you.
Nope, I am not. I am not back.
What's wrong with you? I'll take up herbology.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay. Let's do this. I know I saw a book, but those just seem to wander off.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Okay. Run.
What
Sprint
precisely
then.
is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. So wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling to this tomb today.
Oh yeah, I've already been here. I did wonder how to enter. I guess I'm about to find out.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
How to hit this thing? I'll find out eventually.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
They sound like Inferi.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
Let's do this.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
Yeah. It's probably going to be Inferi.
Revelio.
Nothing here yet.
It's sealed.
Ah. I see.
Moths. Curious.
My gear section is not full. Can't be. Oh, apparently it is. Oh. There we are. Ah, it's the robes which are keeping things. Oh, let's just get rid of them. Now let's see what's in that bloody bag. No, scarf. How useless.
Lumos.
Come on, moth. Open up.
Lumos. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo.
Not what I wanted.
Lumos. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Confringo. Depulso.
I would have thought Confringo, which is a blasting curse, would be able to, you know,
Lumos.
force things to open. Ah, so you can have one moth at a time. Okay. Oh. We each go to a pedestal. Let's just grab stuff.
Lumos.
I'll just quickly equip the new gloves. Destroy these ones. Get the right pair of actual ones on. Quickly see what the cuff screw looks like. Oh, a clean variation of the normal one. Nice.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Yep.
Accio. Incendio. Stay back. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
There we are. Stench of the dead. I wonder what potions I can make out of this.
Revelio.
Just double check and find any chests. Ah. Oh, I cannot reach it.
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Okay.
Accio. Depulso. Glacius. Compulso. Glacius. Lumos. Depulso. Glacius.
Okay, so that did absolutely nothing on the side of things. So it's a different thing to do with that.
Lumos. Revelio.
Just bags. That. What's this way? This is definitely gonna happen fairly.
Reparo. Reparo. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Accio. Reparo. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
I've heard you wonder.
Accio. Reparo.
Let's once again.
Accio.
Well, let's just get the chest at this point. Why do the full puzzle when you can simply be smarter about it?
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
I feel like that.
Down I go. No other way. Accio!
I would say there's many different ways. Okay, let's see what's up this one. Just a chest.
Revelio.
There we are. Oh. mounted house elf heads. This wasn't like a black or anything. Like the black family tree line. Because they have that habit of doing that to the house elves.
Oh!
Oh, I do not like being in that water. Especially not when there's been infirmary about.
Confringo! Depulso! Glacius! Protego! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh yeah. It's like some more stench of death. Oh.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
This game was really fun. Combat. So you really are something else, aren't they?
Confringo! Lumos.
Let's just pop you into that.
Lumos. Depulso. Accio. Glacius. Depulso. Depulso! Glacius!
This looks even more complex.
Lumos! Incendio!
Rest. Okay.
Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Glacius! Depulso! Lumos! Glacius!
No. That's on me.
Depulso! Lumos.
Okay, yeah, I see what I meant to do now. Going about it the wrong way. No wonder it wasn't working. Anyway. Yep, let's leave you leave you there.
Lumos. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Depulso.
This shows me some chests. I thought that would be a way to circumvent the issue. Not cement it.
Lumos.
I wonder. I really do.
Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Okay, how the hell am I gonna do this?
Lumos. Depulso. Depulso. Lumos.
How do I do this? Oh. I'm an idiot. There we are. Easy as pie once I actually start thinking.
witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Let's just...
Confringo!
Oh, I can't light things up like that.
Incendio!
Because they'll turn off by
The
themselves.
dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Why would a tomb need an exit? Makes no sense.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Not what I was saying. I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. No.
Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Revelio. Accio. That wasn't too hard. Glacier. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Oops.
Accio.
There we are. Nice fitting staircase. God's sake.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
You will not survive this fight!
You knew you were still. You're going to regret that. That's just the beginning.
You will pay for that.
Accio.
Had enough?
Want to look up?
Expulso!
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Give it back!
Accio.
Death from above!
This is your first. Levioso.
Stupid expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we?
Yeah, I would have dodged a few seconds earlier.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
It's no retreat, little saviour. Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Hey, that's mine! Hard to pin down. Hardly felt.
When I press dodge, I should be able to dodge.
Levioso.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Expulso! I'm weak now. One still alive.
Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
There we are. One troll.
Rest easy, my large
Dead.
friend.
Oh god. At least I got some troll burgers out of
Revelio.
it. Need to better learn the combat. More than anything. It's the patterns of movement. And all that jazz. Oh. Anyways, it's gone well. Just need to better learn the combat. The characters a bit more, get more used to them. These enemies which are like the trolls have magic resistance, and that makes it more difficult. I should probably better equip my gear with enchantments if I'm able to. I'm just not sure how. See, there's traits, but I'm not sure how to equip them. 39. Yeah. Herbs. 39. I'm thinking of going to check out the Dark Arts Battle Arena.
Revelio.
Where was the helmet? Probably in here. No. Then over here more. Yep, there's a big chest over there. Oh no, it's just over... Okay, no, that's coin purse. Just get this.
That's it.
No.
This is for Rookwood!
I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
You're the one who released Trevin
Yep, much prefer human enemies. Much more
Wait
of a
till
dance.
Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
That's just about all my gear that I'm not using then. Not the unidentified one though. That could actually be quite useful. Any hats that I'm not using? Oh, no, that's actually better than the current one I'm wearing. And these scarves that I shall not wear shall also be reduced to atoms. Let's get rid of that. Hat. Want handles recently? Nope. Oh, there we go.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
For God's sake, why will it just not allow you to open a boom? Going like that. Okay, let's open up the map, because I remember where the Dark Arts Battle Arena is, I believe. Jackdaw's Tomb. Treasure Vault. There we are. Oh, we're right next to it as well. Just a bunch of pots here. was doing some research. There's another one.
Revelio.
Ah, there we are. Look at. Ooh, good scene. Okay. The overall game, I would say at the moment it's playing as a 9. Let's see this. Let's test some unforgivables out.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
You're a clever again. You're about to wish you had.
I'm just warming up. You won't knock this one loose.
No
cool.
one to share in my victory.
No, this is the Dark Arts Battle Arena. It allows you to practice them early.
You will be quick.
Well, use them a bit early, but only in the arena.
Imperial. At your service. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
A lamb
So, the where's the herald in hell, you little thief? Boffin and a rumpin' couldn't Is that best you can do? You will pay me, silly David!
Let him slow down!
Get and you.
Why is that not working?
Imperial, how can I help?
You've made a great Why can't I sit here? Incendio! How dare you! You cannot control me! Expulso!
Imperial, what do you need me to do?
Expulsos! I won't rest until Incendio! Stego!
Confringo.
There we are.
I did
Another
it.
set of enemies down.
In an Ashwinder, no less.
You can Imperious Curse close as well. That is cool. Nice. It's cool. It's really a good game. You'll really enjoy it. Final wave.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' help stolen by others. To your knees.
Confringo!
I've seen you duel. Your strategy is flawless. Blank of inspiration. You manipulate.
Confringo!
You can't stop. Both know.
Potato!
You're an intruder! Enjoy suffering, do you?
Imperial!
You keep succumbing.
This has been expulsion!
Stupid!
Kill spells glance off of me.
I feel as though you're not even trying!
Confringo!
You won't stop me. I've been fighting since before you were born. Was that your best? You will suffer. Not quite. And yet Imperial.
There we are.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Mouth, please. The unforgivable curses are definitely fun. I'll be sure to test them, learn them, when I actually can learn them.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Spiders. Let's just... Oh, side quest.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Hey, let's follow the butterflies.
Well, we've come this far.
Ah,
Miss
chemistry.
Wizardry might get an answer about these butterflies.
How's it gone? Butterflies, please. Keep going. That's good to hear.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Thank you, butterflies. I can only assume that was the end of that. Well, maybe not, I'll come back to that later. I think so, maybe, but I'm not completely sure, considering the fact that I've only played in Slytherin House. But I think so. Oh yeah, definitely. I am going to become the most evil Hufflepuff in existence, and I don't mean just like for killing curses and all that. I'm going to make just the meanest, most childish character imaginable as a Hufflepuff. I mean, I really wonder whether the house stereotypes actually affect your characters in playthrough. I mean, I've had a few mentions of being Slytherin, but not many. Bandon isn't available right now. Okay, there we are.
Bravery runs in my family.
But I think I'll give all of them if they've got their own unique storylines to it.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No. Actually, fine. What do you want?
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Was that literally it? You seem to like wasting my time, boy.
Confringo!
And yet he still lives.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Frupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I've got well, I've got this. Blasters. Yep,
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Which in the game's thing it is
a
banned.
one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to
for
find.
students to learn. But it's not an unforgivable, of course. Those I am yet to learn. I don't need a concentration spellcraft. I just talk to the caretaker. Oh yeah, it is absolutely amazing done. Like really, it really is.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Let's see what happens. What? It turns to ice?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh,
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, that's an interesting spell ship. Yeah, it's definitely worth the money when you're able to get it done. Definitely worth it. Oh, it's an essential.
Aloha Mora.
What do we do? Okay, I get it now.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted
Revelio.
Now I guess I can steal from every teacher in the school now. But, well, not every one, since I still need to level up that spell.
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
It's still early. That's still...
Now let's just get these bloody demigods moons and get on with the good part of this story.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
There we are again. Easier once you figure out the trick for it.
Rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his patch. Goblin Rebellion. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you...
Aloha Mora.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. My venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terrible. Hufflepuff, citizen. Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would
Revelio.
Down there, can't cast Stupefy on that person.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
It feels me for the last time. New quests. Lovely. Apparently not. Anyway, that's other things. Could be selling the club to be honest to make some money, but I can make do with what I've got at the moment.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like to hold some.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Any more letters?
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Striped jumper. Let's see what quests are available. I'm in Hogwarts for now, so I might as well pop over to the room of requirement. Well, I forgot to disable the scarf, it seems. There we are. There we are. I'm going to quickly go grab myself a glass of water and I will be back. And I am back. Let's get on with it. Bloody hell. Peeves. Really is something else.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Okay, Deke.
Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Oh, puffskins.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Oh, it's one of these. You can have just made it like a prompt. Okay. There we are.
You got one!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Ah, it's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Potato. I want my stupid.
world's guardian.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
It's only come about killing people. If I was a Hogwarts staff member, I'd be looking into that quite worriedly.
Let's get this over with. Let me I shall kill you for this when I get down for me.
Yes.
Oh. That's gonna be a nice, useful one. Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
There we are.
Everything's all right now.
I am my one of these.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Glacius!
Okay, let's go talk to Deke. Hello, Deke.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Okay, Deke.
What are you up to now?
Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke.
Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Oh my god. It's these things.
Incendio. Now. I'm only trying to help.
Oh, there's that weird one. Yeah, you.
Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay, now let's get back to Deke. Deke, I rescued a moon calf.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
You changed it now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. Deke thinks you should be proud. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Oh.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Let's go.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Okay.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
It's gonna be like with spiders and something like that. That's adorable, but also terrifying at the same time. Wait a second.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I don't know if I cast a kill and curse on these guys. Did they actually die?
Oh dear. Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Okay. Let's see. That is an odd perspective of that room. Okay. Actually, I should probably use the identify station of mine. glasses. I mean, that mask already, if I get this on, it looks a lot better. Than this mask. Room of requirement. Okay.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Yep, so let's head to the loom.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deed suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
There we are. That is funny. What does this mask look like? Just a more eyeless version of this. Okay. Now. Divination. Let's do this. Divination. Subject which is only useful for those who have the gift. Why the hell has my character decided to take this class?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio.
Okay. Let's get to divinity. Denervation. Yep, Peeves. Being Peeves, of course. Well then, to the next lesson we go. Seems terribly inefficient for students who have to carry books. But an interesting way to enter a classroom, nonetheless. Oh wait, is there a moon thing here?
Revelio.
Yep, there we are.
Mine now, then, you guys.
Night today. I think what just happened. Oh, there's me in the corner. I learned absolutely nothing.
So knowledgeable.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Let's see.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Okay, now let's talk to the professor.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
There we are.
I hope Adelaide's up.
Descender.
Excellent. I think
Expelliarmus. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Accio. Descender.
at some point you must stop preparing and put your knowledge and skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Glacier. Descender. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Bloody hell. That's quite a distance.
Wonder who lives here.
I see.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Stupefy. 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 Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, whoa. That was something.
Revelio. Incendio.
That indeed was something. The Grim. Keynote, future me. This is the location of the Grim. Make locational guide for the Grim.
Levioso.
That one I'm gonna keep. And there's beast catcher stuff.
Levioso. No.
There we are.
I'll look after you. Levioso.
I tell you this.
Accio. Incendio.
What have you done?
Accio. Incendio.
No!
Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
There we are.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Lemon squeezy.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's beasts where I have the issue with. It's always dogs. Always dogs.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Descendo. Accio. Confringo.
Well, if I find another of me pastries missing, I
Reparo.
I reckon those what have sugar on their faces should be careful.
Revelio.
All I'm saying.
Confringo. Reparo.
I don't get it. What am I to do here? Are there multiple broken statues?
Oh.
Maybe set it on fire.
Incendio.
Fine.
Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
Confringo.
Potato.
Stop that at once.
Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Dare slay one of my own? You will!
Stupefy! You ice edge. Let's see you try that heat. Repulso! Accio! Now you've gone too far. Glacier! Confringo! Incendio!
Oh, wizards on. Oh, quite fun to battle. As I said before, it's like a dance. Creatures, on the other hand, not so much.
Confringo!
Still don't know what to do with this Merlin trial.
Revelio. Incendio.
Ah.
Reparo.
That's that. What else is there? There's got to be another one nearby. There's got to be.
Alohomora. Revelio. Reparo.
I myself would be proud.
Revelio.
Combat. Quests. And field guide pages. back to this. Yep. There's a windmill.
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
I'll come back later. At the moment I just want to focus on the main quest line and then just see how it goes. And talents to have one.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Stupid! Accio! Incendio!
Special effect!
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
That was easy.
Revelio.
What?
Confringo. Glacier. Accio. Capulso. What do you have in store for me this time?
I wonder what's down here.
I should investigate.
Sewer system.
Confringo. Revelio.
Seems to be all those.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this. Reparo. Levioso. Reparo. Everything's all right now.
These aren't leaves, these are bloody galleons. Thousands of them. Why can't I pick them up, character?
Revelio. Leviosa.
How nice of you to stop.
Incendio. Accio.
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Almost there. Oh. Let's see what this one's like. Let's see. Nope.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
An intruder!
Aloha Mora.
There we are. An opened lock.
Revelio.
Intruders.
A brother who works at Green Gots. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Accio. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio.
Easily diverted.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! I will make Levioso! A miss! Get away with that! Much too. You're like a clum bumble beneath my... Levioso! Incendio!
I wouldn't give for just...
Revelio!
anything at this point. I'm starving.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. It will working for me.
I will rest until you're dead. Expelliarmus!
Dead again. I wonder what the other arenas in the game is, because, well, the other arenas, where they are, because there's definitely more in the game. They said that. Let's unlock this.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Quickly sell.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, you can.
What do you
Allow me
have
to
for
sell
sale?
things to you.
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any...
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not particularly.
You made it.
Sebastian.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
I'm just going to quickly grab.
Revelio.
Bit of information.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Okay, now let's see. Sebastian's sister.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. But between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
This is sad fate to be cursed like that.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
I have fought them myself, and they do not seem that
All the debris
dangerous.
you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
Revelio.
That rock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Over here! You come in here. There you are. Let's get it. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Wise to burn this out longer than necessary.
Accio.
Let me down!
Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
You've made your last mistake. I was right, though.
Descendo. Glacius. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! Ah, beautiful! Descendo!
You are postponing the announcement.
Accio! Place it! Well, stupid!
No! Little moon. Right?
Descendo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Yes, but it was a very simple to be dealt with situation.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
My thoughts exactly, Sebastian.
Revelio.
My thoughts exactly. I recognize this place.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. This well looks familiar.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library. I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
I think the portrait...
Someone piled this here for a reason.
Magic.
Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Confringo!
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Intriguing.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Oh. How peculiar.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Till then, Sebastian.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Let's see. More combat challenges, right? Almost. Ah. To attend astronomy.
Because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie! Ha!
Italians and a historian.
Speaking of astronomy.
If I could have a moment of your time.
No, I don't believe you can.
What's this one about?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let's begin. Astronomy.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination.
You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Okay.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay, I sense a visit every stargazing port. Well, every stargazing destination, and then just keep doing it, I guess.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Ah, I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
That's a very yellow Loomis.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong.
Revelio.
You'll know it when you see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Oh, I see it. I've actually got to follow him.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to... It's not that creepy.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
There we are.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
There we go.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
A mandrake. Now, where would I get one of those? I'll pop over to Hogsmeade then. Magic Neep. Let's see if you've got what I need.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Mallow-sweet seed.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
What will I do without her?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'll fix it.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come off it, I'm not even in Hogsmeade anymore. Where do you think I could find mandrakes? Probably in the forest somewhere. Or maybe I can find it in herbology. So, well, let's see what Hogsfield has available. It's got to have something. It's a very interesting tree.
Revelio.
Oh, Nicholas.
I'm famished.
This place has seen better days.
got to be a shop.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wonder who lives...
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
A single, a galleon? Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
Yeah, sure.
You should not have been living.
Does that look like a... So, okay, let's go to Hogsmeade. Map. It's Tomb of the Villager. Ah! That's gotta be a potions shop, or something else entirely.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Does it get any more...
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here?
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Mandrakes.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it.
For convenience sake,
oh, I'm always
I'll buy
thrilled
one
when a
fully
young
grown.
one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Let's get the mandrake out. Let's get out of this barrier and get to our locations.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hogsmeade, no we don't.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
One less human to worry about. How nice. Someone there.
Assignment team finished.
Protect you stupid.
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Accio!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
Into one.
One camp down, one more to go.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Depulso!
You won't get away with that. You won't be able to stop.
You're not back for me.
Confringo! Accio! Depulso! Potato!
Why can't I hit you?
Glacius!
Over here.
Accio!
Stop it. I won't rest.
Potato!
This out longer than necessary. No!
Accio!
And there we are.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Actually, another trace of ancient magic.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Yes, it is.
Confringo!
But I will deal with this later. Now let's return to Claire, get Wingardium Leviosa, plant some seeds, and then get on with my life.
It's like a place right out of...
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Now let's return to Hogwarts. Ah, yes. A greenhouse.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
The magic seems to develop
When
a bit more
executed correctly, you should be able to pick
in the
up
future.
boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Nice.
Well done!
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Let's head back to the room of requirement. It's the library. Room of requirement.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Yep, let's get this gear on. What was it? This. Ah. Yes. And then to make this non-existent. There we go. Let's get to the terrarium. Release some more creatures to it.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you.
I can only have 4 species active at a time. Let's add Pinky. Yes, and place you back in. Oops.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
There we are.
Descender!
Levioso.
Okay. Now that we've done this,
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
let us return to Slytherin Common Room. There we will rest our weary eyes and wake up for a fresh day of School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I still can't get over how beautiful the game is.
My aunt has some potions.
Let's see if the owl has any glass. No new ones per se. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay, thanks for the interruption there, Professor Garlic. As I said before, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night, and see you next time.